In Rooted, we're asked to tell our story. I created my story in a series of pictures that depicted the stages of my life and ultimately how I came to be a believer. What I thought life was about was your career. And so I had a stage of my life where that was my main focus. I wanted to be the best at what I did, and I wanted to grow my career, and I had visions about where I was going and what I was going to achieve, and that when I got to the end of that, I was going to be satisfied with the life that I had led, and that really drove me to do more. With our first child, we started to think more about how we wanted to raise our child, and it really opened the door more to the possibility of exploring church and kind of re-entering that community. We happened to be at a city event. It was an Easter event in 2020. And we came across Jorge, lead pastor at the Tustin congregation. We started attending. I started to really think about what I was hearing, and my heart started to really open up more to Jesus. I read and studied and got into the Bible and learned more, and I felt like my faith kept growing. We hesitated a lot getting more involved, getting into Rooted. Every time we thought, we don't have time for this. And we finally made the decision to get involved and Rooted. And that was a turning point for me. Getting into that each week and learning more, it changed really my whole life. I stood up and said, I believe, and that was another turning point. And to ultimately get baptized in front of my congregation and my family and friends, it was a big deal. And one of the things that I always hear from Jorge is if the church was to close its doors tomorrow, I want the city to miss us. There's a desire to be in the community, to be part of the community, and to help, to not find your joy in your career or these experiences or even relationships, but to base yourself in Jesus and following him. I've found more joy in that. And going to church every week, being part of our life group, feels like it satisfies my soul.